welcome. I am Abbie Gardner, and you are listening to and watching the extended play sessions. Woo! All right, let's get this party started. Woo-hoo! In Norwood. Understand if you're afraid to dance, my darling, you got two left feet. Karaoke's not your thing, it's okay if you can't sing, but don't be afraid of love. I might be scared to fly 30,000 feet is way too high up in the sky. I'll take the train, 'cause I'm scared of planes, but I won't be afraid of love. I don't know why they call it falling. If you got someone to hold on to, oh no. Quit your stalling. Just fall in love with me and I will fall in love with you. I'll take the lead when we go dancing. You can hold my hand if we fly. And together we'll be fine. I'll be yours if you'll be mine. If we're not afraid of love. If you got somebody to hold on to, baby, won't you quit all that stalling? Just fall in love with me. I'm in love with you, and I'll take the lead when we go dancing. You could hold my hand when we fly. Together we'll be fine. I'll be yours if you'll be mine. Oh, if we're not afraid of love, we're not afraid. No. Of love. We're not afraid of love. Well, it's good to be back at the extended play sessions. I see everybody knows the secret knock and knows how to get here. That's good. Feels very exclusive, you know? Yeah, now you're in on the secret. So I took a little break from touring, and I was thinking about what songs should I put into my set that I haven't been playing. This next one is one of them. I wrote this with Chris Stapleton. Yeah, lucky me. I was watching the Grammys last weekend. I'm like, wait a second, I wrote a song with that guy. Why don't I ever play it? So I learned it. And the thing is, I won the chance to write with Chris. It was from a songwriting contest. And so it was one of my first co-writes. which was a little awkward because I was really shy, and it was in like 2009. I brought my little journal in to the writing session, and he was so sweet, like, you know, he's like big burly dude. And he was just so nice, and he was like looking at my deepest, innermost thoughts, and he didn't laugh. And there was something in there about having trouble leaving a bad relationship. And we came up with this song called Bad Leaver. And then a bunch of people were like, well, that's not a word. And I was like, I don't care, it's Chris Stapleton. Besides, there's a whole lot of cool parodies you can make about bad leaver, especially like Bad Beaver. That's a whole nother song about, you know, a beaver that doesn't like to chew on wood. Anyway, hopefully while I'm playing this, you'll start thinking of the other alternate versions of it. Also, lemurs. Yeah, being a I don't know what it means to be a bad lemur, though. That's more complicated. Anyway, here's my song. Well, the chairs on the tables are turned upside down. The bartender glares as I milk the last round. I've got my reasons to stay, but all of those reasons are shaky at best. So I guess I'll go home just like I've always done, where some kind of love is better than none. It seems like the right thing to do, 'cause you think that I'm made for you, and I know I'm a bad leaver. Can't find the courage to go. I'm a bad leaver, but I'll leave here someday, I know. Well, I'll make a wish on a neon sign and think of a man who could never be mine. Guilty feet stick to the floor, even though you're not what I need anymore. I'm a bad leaver. I can't find the courage to go. I'm a bad leaver, but I'll leave here someday, I know. I could put on my shoes and walk out the door. There's nothing stopping me. Let go broken promises and dreams that have died. It's time to set myself free. And I'm a bad leaver. I can't find the courage to go. I'm a bad leaver. leave here someday, I know. So do you have the lyrics for the Bad Beaver? I don't think I'm ever going to introduce it that way again. Because the whole time I'm thinking, oh, I want to say beaver. Okay. All right, now I know. Oh, boy. Well, a later co-write that I did was with Will Kimbrough. He's a great songwriter and such a cool dude. He's a real guitar player. And he backs up Emmylou Harris and people like that. Jimmy Buffett, he just made Jimmy Buffett's, he wrote like half the songs with Jimmy for that last record. I think it's called Bubbles Up. And he's awesome. And it's strange, you go to Nashville for these co-writes and you just like, it's sort of like a first date. You just get there and you have 2 hours and you have to leave with a song. Just get right to your feelings. So I went down to Nashville and with Will, I had this slinky little dobro lick because, I'll play it for you. You know, I wanted to play that a lot. So I was like, Will, can we just make a song around that? Because I want to play it. And also, somebody told me once that you can only slide 2 notes on dobro and not 3 in a row, like on the same string. So I was like, not anymore. Yes, I am quite the rebel. All right, so this is the song we came up with. It's called Born in the City. Come on in, sit down at my table. Ain't nobody that I would not feed. Bring your favorite dish if you're able. I don't care if you look like me. Hope you don't mind if I don't speak your language. Have another plate of my rice and beans. All my friends are here at the banquet. Everybody knows what hungry means when you're born in the city. Born in the city, oh, just like me. Born and raised in New York City, I know down there every street. Some high class, but most real gritty. I walked them all with my own 2 feet. Uptown, downtown, the east side, west side. Nobody's shocked by what they see. Rich folks, poor folks, old folks, strong folks. Everybody working for the rent they need. When you're born in the city, born in the city, oh, just like me. Thank you. I must say you're doing your job very well. That's easy. Oh, you're nice. Whew. Well, that last song is from my latest record, which is called DobroSinger. Yay! Thank you. It actually made it onto the top, what was it? It wasn't the top 10 Billboard. It was number 11. Yeah, that Derek Truck sold 4 more records than me. I know. If I'd known, I would have bought my own record. Now I know to track that. I was completely shocked. I got a phone call and I was like, yeah, right, you're from Billboard. But it was great, yeah. Number 11 on the Billboard charts. And it's a record I actually made in my home studio, which is a closet in Jersey City. So it's an urban area. I can touch all the walls at the same time. So it was a pandemic project for sure. And most of the songs, like that last one, is pretty bluesy, and a lot of them are like that. There's a few heartbreakers, though, and this one is for sure. I wrote it with my friend Janie Barnett, and we were both missing different people. She was missing a mysterious love interest, who she still won't tell me who it is. And I was missing my family, actually, who are here tonight. Yay! Yay! So this one's called See You Again. I'm learning French, got 10 conjugations. You always said we'd go someday. I'm counting the stars in each constellation, as if Orion could lead me back to you. I am restless, this feels endless. Even time holds her breath, wondering where or when I will see you again. Look at this desk, it's in perfect order. I fixed the sink, you would be proud. I go for a run, but where does it get me? No closer to you, my darling. I am crazy, restless. This feels endless. Even time holds her breath, wondering where or when I will see you again. Pour a slow red wine, and by fate's design I will see you again. All right, so they're not all sad songs on that record. I do like sad songs. Quite good. It's hard to, when you're just having a great time, it's hard to sit down and capture that in song, and be introspective about it. But this next one is about the power of music and how, when the pandemic hit and everything kind of boiled down to essentially like food and haircuts. We found out what was important, and those were the things, and music didn't seem like it was going to be a thing anymore, at least live music, and that is a scary thing for someone who dedicated their life to it. But then I started to realize how much I needed music because I couldn't fix anything in real life. So listening to music made me feel better, and it fixed how I felt in the moment, which is like the best drug, So, yeah. I feel like that's why all of you are here tonight or watching on the TVs. So yeah, this song is about that. About when you just need a honky-tonk song. That's it. Yeah. So forgive this City Girls impression of a Hank Williams song. I need a honky-tonk song. I need a honky-tonk song so I can two-step my blues away. I need a steel guitar and a dusty old bar. I won't be crying along with my honky-tonk song. I can't pay the bills without a decent job. I can't get a job without some good shoes, but I can't get the shoes without paying the bills. So what am I supposed to do? Trouble weighs me down like a 2-ton truck when I sit still for too long. That country sound makes me dance around. I'm light as air and nothing's wrong with my honky-tonk song. I need a honky-tonk song so I can two-step my blues away. Need a steel guitar and a dusty old bar. I won't be crying along with my honky-tonk song. Yeah, I ain't a real traditional gal. I could change my oil and my tires. I like a new dance partner with every song so I can set the woods on fire. That man ain't good for talking to. He tends to be a bore, but he looks pretty cute in his Wrangler jeans and the Stetson that he wore on the dance floor. For my honky-tonk song, yeah, my honky-tonk song. Well, I'm gonna two-step my blues away. Need a steel guitar and a dusty old bar. I won't be crying along with my honky-tonk song. Come on. I need a honky-tonk song. I need a honky-tonk song so I can two-step my blues. Come on, you want to lose your blues too? We all need a honky-tonk song. Thank you. Well, I'm supposed to be counting 15 seconds between songs. Was that 15 seconds? I don't know. I could tell a joke in between. You could just cut it out. Can't cut it out. It'll grow right back. I think it's time for a special guest. That might be fun. Let's bring to the stage right now my dad, someone I've known my whole life. This is Mr. Herb Gardner coming to the stage now. All right, watch all these cables and whatnot. Yes, I do. All right.
I've never played this piano. There it is. Good. Oh. Yeah. Give me.
That one may not be right. All right.
All right. Tell them the story of the song.
Oh, yes. What is the story of this song? Maybe you should tell them the story of the song.
I don't know it as well as you do.
Oh, yes. Okay, so this song we're about to do, actually, there's a really good story to this one.
Yeah.
Remember, I forgot. Thanks, Dad. Oh, I forget these things. I think I need a handler. Anyway, so I was watching the Grammys last weekend, and during the day, they give out a lot more awards. So at nighttime, it's like the Swifties and the other people. During the day, they gave out the award for the jazz vocal album, the Jazz Vocal Grammy, and my good friend Nicole Zaritis won. I know. I was so excited, and the thing is, she did this album with Christian McBride. Yeah. So the story is that she entered a jazz vocal contest, and she didn't win the contest, but one of the judges was Christian McBride. And then, so that was the first meeting. But then, so sometimes it's okay to lose things, you know? So then she was doing a gig in a piano bar in New York City, and Christian McBride is sitting there, and he gives her his card, and is like, we should do something together. She's like, yes, we should. So if you don't know who he is, he's an amazing bass player. He's won multiple Grammys. He's just incredible. So he ended up producing this record for her, and while they were collecting songs for it, she called me about this song that we're about to do, because it's a jazz song that I wrote called What Gives You the Right, and it's kind of sassy like she is. So I was so honored. She called me while I was driving to a gig, so I pulled over into a rest stop and wrote out a chart for it and wrote out the lyrics and sent them to her right away. And so it was almost on the record. I know, she recorded it, but it came out as one of the singles after the record. So it's actually killing it on all the playlists. Like, if you say, Alexa, play jazz on the Amazon Music playlist, it's on that jazz playlist. Which is like, wow. And also, just to hear her voice and Christian McBride together, it's a bass and vocal duet, and it's really, it's so much better than me singing it. But for me, it's better. But tonight, you will have the second best. No, that's a terrible introduction.
Why did I have you sing that?
Tonight you have the original version. Here we go. Thank you. All right. What gives you the right to look at me that way? What gives you the right to hold my hand like you do? What makes you think I'm listening when you sweet talk and say everything I want to hear? Oh, my dear, what gives you the right to kiss me oh so tender? Who said your touch could make me surrender? How do you explain how you make me forgive my heart from the start. Who said I might want more wine in my glass? You turned down the lights, oh, you didn't even ask. What makes you think that I want your affection? It's hard to believe, but I've run out of objections. What gives you the right to make me fall for you? Come on, Pops. That's Herb Gardner.
Thank you. What's that? Oh, you want? Yeah, okay. Okay.
It's kind of All right, you want to introduce this next one?
Okay, yes, this is a song that I wrote years ago because it was a January and we were working a job where we had a lot of time to sit in the green room and do nothing. So I decided, Groundhog's Day was coming up, but all the songs about Groundhog's Day were about people, wanting spring and stuff, and nobody wrote a song about the groundhog. So I decided to write it from the point of view of the groundhog, and this is Groundhog's Day. And the result of it was that I ended up doing, I think, 15 or 16 concerts for the New Jersey Jazz Society, and I took this young girl with me, and they all said, oh, it's nepotism. And then they heard her sing it. They said, well, maybe she's calling the nepotism. Anyway, here it is. Winter is damp and winter is cold. The ice and snow makes your bones feel old. Take a tip from Punxsutawney Phil. There's a way to make winter a thrill. I want to hibernate with you until next Groundhog's Day. Let's you and me cuddle up, dream the winter away. I want to hibernate with you until next Groundhog's Day. Oh, wouldn't a nest be a wonderful place to stay? We could find some nice little hole in the wall to keep us safe from the storm. We could chuck some wood if we could chuck wood in the fire to keep us warm. I wanna hibernate with you until next Groundhog's Day. Oh, how's about it, baby? Tell me now, what do you say? With you dressed in nothing but a kerchief and me in just a cap, we could settle down to my idea of a long winter's nap. I wanna hibernate with you until next Groundhog's Day. Oh, how's about it, baby? Tell me now, what do you say? Then on February 2nd, when we feel real fine, we'll look out the door at the bright sunshine. What's that over there? What's what over where? What's that? It's your shadow. Oh yeah, I got 6 weeks more with the snow on the ground up above. I got 6 weeks more. That's a month and a half of your love. So shut the doors and lock the locks until the vernal equinox. There's 6 weeks more for 2 groundhogs in love. Thank you.
Herb Gardner, the one and only. Wow. Good job, Bob.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
What, gonna do another one?
I think probably later, yeah. Give it up. Make sure you get over that. You don't see that every day. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, every Groundhog's Day, right? Yeah, I remember he said at one point, well, was it Cole Porter who took all the good holidays? Well, I have a couple more songs in this set, and then we'll take a little break to get some more popcorn and beverages. Oh, yeah. All right, why don't I play this shiny? It's, well, oh, there it is. Nice. This one, too. There we go. Papers. So this beautiful thing is a 1936 National steel guitar for the cheap seats in the back. It's got a pretty cool palm tree on the back too. Yeah, I was up here at the New Bedford Folk Festival and a few years ago, and a gentleman came up to me after my set, and he was like, you know, my dad just passed away, and he left me a guitar that looks kind of like yours. He was pointing at that one, and he's like, but it's all metal. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I think it's really old. And I was like, does it have a square neck like mine? You know, it has that different than a regular guitar that you would play this way. He's like, yeah, I think so. And the thing is, I don't play guitar, so I want to give it to you. And we're just like standing at the side of the stage. I just met him. His name is Jack. And yeah, I was so taken aback, but I was also his dad had just passed away. So I said, you know what, you should probably think about it and email me if you still want to give it to me. Because, I know a thing or two about grief, and it can make you make weird choices. So I didn't want him to regret anything. And, so he's like, okay. And he walks away. And the sound guy leans over to me, and he's like, when someone offers you a free guitar, you say yes. And I was like, I know. I've heard about this moment where someone gives you a guitar, and I never thought it would happen to me, and now I'm missing my opportunity, and, whatever. But I felt right to me still. So I walked away, and 8 days later, he emails me, and he's sending pictures and everything, and we decided to meet. He was telling me, see, the thing is, I played this song called "The Mind of a Soldier," and I told the story about. Thank you. I told the story about my family. I come from a long line of Army veterans. My dad was in the Army band. My grandfather was conductor in the Army band. My uncle flew Hueys helicopters. He was kind of a wild man. And it goes all the way back to the Civil War. Most of them were in the Army, but also the band in the Army. And his family was kind of the same thing. He was in chemical operations, and his dad flew B-19s and taught people how to fly them. So we had this connection, and he was serious about giving me this guitar. So we met up at one of my gigs, and I ended up getting it restored. I wanted to play it for him right then when I got it, but I had to get the tuning pegs were about to crack off, and it needed a new nut and some other things. So I got it totally restored and insured and everything. And tomorrow is the first time I'm going to play it for Jack. He's coming to my gig. I know. I'm so excited. So I'm getting a little bit of feedback up here with the monitor. So I'll play you that song called "The Mind of a Soldier." I carry heavy prayers to the post office and the grocery store. It's so strange to go on living here, home and safe from harm, but in constant fear of losing you. Over oceans you've traveled, through a darkness I'll never understand. I don't claim to know the mind of a soldier, but I once knew the heart of a man. I know it's my job, to keep on going like nothing's changed. But while you're off fighting wars with demons you can see, there ain't nothing I can do to fight the devil inside me. Over oceans you've traveled, through a darkness I'll never understand. I don't claim to know the mind of a soldier, but I once knew the heart of a man. If you come back to me one day, will you walk with the living or dream with the dead? Or go sleep between us and cloud your eyes like rain? How much can one man stand and still love again? understand. I don't claim to know the mind of a soldier, but I once knew the heart of a man. I once knew the heart of a man. All right. I think, Bill, should I play one more or should we save it for the next set? Save it for the next one. Well, I'm gonna let you know. My buddy over here is selling things to drink and popcorn. And then in the back, there are some. I brought some CDs with me. The newest one is the blue one, DobroSinger, and there is a special one that I made with my dad, a jazz record, back there. It's nearly out of print, so that's a good one to get. And then if you're somebody who's like, well, I don't have a way to play CDs anymore, that's totally fine. I made these little USB drives that look like my dobro. They're really cute. They look like erasers. But and I got the drive that has a lot of space on it. So I put 3 of those albums on there with all of the lyrics and all of the liner notes and everything. And then I think there's at least 5 bonus tracks that are unreleased songs on there. And there's space for you to put even more music if you want on there. So you could just like stick it in your car and have it be your thing. So that's back there. And when we come back, I'm gonna play all the very best songs. All right. See you soon.
As I took those steps towards that open door, knowing all the time, oh Lord, I just didn't want to go. But she didn't give me no sign, nothing that would make me change my mind. Start over again. Baby, can I change my mind? change my mind.
don't you give in to his love? Find the romance and rise above. Forget about those excuses you feed him. Don't you know how badly you really need him? If you don't, before you know it, he'll be old and wishing you didn't throw it all away. Listen, girls, why don't you get it while you can? You're so lucky to have that man. Forget about your responsibilities. You're the only one that he really sees. If you don't, before you know it, you'll be old and wishing you didn't throw it all away. You didn't throw it all away. You didn't throw it away.
till I get home. Baby, here I come. On a plane, then a train. Restless for your love. I got to get to you. Got to get to you. 2 hours flying in God's blue spacious sky. Still feel the power of her love. Got her last message. I wish you don't cry.
Please help me out. I appreciate it.
Baby, here I come. On a plane, then a train. Rest is for your love. I got to get
And
you.
now?
Got to get you.
That.
Baby, here I come. On a plane, then a train.
Okay.
Rest is for your love. I got to get you.
Oh my gosh. You have so many people.
How can I barely
Yeah, it is.
now love? The love's the food for my soul.
At the Polish.
And I got to eat tonight.
It's good though. Yeah.
Oh, baby, here I come. On a plane, then a train.
Hello. Welcome back. I am Abbie Gardner, and you are listening to the extended play sessions. Woo! Yeah. All right. All right, the second set. So I keep writing songs about wanting my husband to dance with me. I recently found out he doesn't listen to the lyrics of my songs. He's a bass player, yeah. He knows all the chords. He can play along, yeah. So now I'm getting more bold, like, oh, I can put anything in my songs. He won't know. Could be like, you snore. You sound like a walrus. Especially if I sing it like that, he'll never know. He also, when he's on stage with me, he also tunes out the whole part where I'm introducing a song. So if he was behind me right now, he probably wouldn't know. He'd be like, whatever. Stop talking and play the song. Anyway, no, this is a very romantic song. And I made a little video of this one during the pandemic when I put out that record. I put it on the record too. And it was a low budget kind of operation, the video. A lot of it was made on my iPhone. And I did a little scene of us dancing on a hardwood floor in our bare feet. So you can see him kind of awkwardly stumbling, or at least his feet awkwardly stumbling around. And then the dog tries to get in on it. Like, she's like, what about me? Anyway, this one is called 3/4 Time. Lonely moon shines through the window pane onto the hardwood floor where we stood. The sweetest song plays from the stereo. You took me in your arms and danced me slow. There's something about a waltz that I adore. The romance in that simple dance, gliding across the floor. A sentimental melody with your cheek warm on mine. My heart beats only in 3/4 Thank you. So dance me round when life brings us down. I don't need a poet, you know how to make me swoon. Just leave the flowers in the dirt and leave the cork in the wine. Play the hi-fi and take my hand, 'cause there's something about a waltz that I adore. The romance in that simple dance, gliding across the floor. A sentimental melody with your cheek warm on mine. My heart beats only in three. My heart beats only in 3/4 time. Thank you. I love that this instrument can play. It can sound so pretty and sweet and sentimental, but at the same time, it can just rock. It sounds kind of. It's like a big old garbage can. So I'm going to play a song, another one from the new record. This one's called Down the Mountain. And this was actually included before the record came out. It was included on a compilation of all dobro players. And I got this call to be on it, and I was just kind of floored. When they called me, I was like, what, do you need me to like make the artwork or something, or like compile the credits? I don't know why I'm always just completely shocked, but they're like, no, we want you to play a song on this record. And so there were a lot of bluegrass players on there, a lot of hot pickers, playing real fast instrumental stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's not me at all. I'm going to play something and sing to it, and no one else will be on the song. Is that okay? And they were like, yeah, it's fine. It's totally cool. It's going to be an eclectic mix. So it's called the Masters of Slide. I'm like, okay, well, that's fancy. Kind of feels like Bill was in charge of that. Bill is so great about describing things. I read what he wrote, the email. Hillary sent me the email that he sent out to everybody, and I was like, this girl sounds good. I'm going to go check her out. Queen of the dope, what? Yeah. All right, so here it is. It's called Down the Mountain. Take my trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. Take my trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. Throw that trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. 'Cause trouble weighing me down so he's buried neath the mountain. God rest his soul. God rest his soul. 'Cause trouble weighed him down so long. Send my prayers down the river in little paper boats. Send my prayers down the river in little paper boats. They're too heavy for heaven, so I hope they float. Yeah. 'Cause trouble weighed me down so long. Take my trouble. I can't carry it. Take my trouble down. I can't carry it no more. Trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. 'Cause trouble weighed me down. All right, I'm gonna do one more on this crazy thing. I was joking with the sound guys. This is a good time to thank the sound guys back there. We got Eric and Connor and Bill, of course. Bill's doing mostly the camera stuff, but Eric and Connor had it nailed in during just like dialed in during the sound check. I felt like I didn't have to do anything. It's really nice. Yeah, these guys are pros. Takes quite a team to pull off something like this. Okay. So I was joking with, I think it was with Connor earlier. You know, I tell a lot of facts about this instrument, and in 1936, and it's a national steel guitar and all this stuff. And I was having trouble keeping it in tune at one gig. And I was joking around with the audience, and I was like, yeah, it's original strings. Thank you for laughing. Because at that one gig, no one laughed. And I felt terrible. I was like, wow, I just like lied to you blatantly. But yeah, definitely not original strings from 1936. Woo! That would be good. All right, I think I'm going to do this song I co-wrote with Molly Venter from Red Molly. Yeah, you know her. She's got such a great voice. You just like melt when you hear that voice. So with Red Molly, we would do these long tours, you know, and we would arrive at sound check. So we used to call sound check like nap time. Because we'd be so tired from driving and stuff, and we'd all be like, you know, just like looking terrible and feeling tired and whatever. So Molly, to counteract that, she would sing the songs we were going to sing, but she would change the melody. Just to like keep herself awake. And one time she was singing Do I Ever Cross Your Mind, the Dolly Parton song that we covered. I loved singing that song. So she was singing that, but with a totally different melody, and it made me hear the words in a different way. And I was like, oh, Dolly is asking a question in that song, and we should answer it. I love when there's those little like song battles back and forth and that kind of thing. There's just little inside scoop. So I started writing this song. I wrote the chorus, and then I was like, hold on, I gotta write the rest of this with Molly. It's only fair because she was the inspiration. So we did that together, and it's kind of cool to write with her because she's got a different sensibility. She uses a lot more chords than I do. So I'll try to remember them all. This one is called Only All the Time. Yeah, thank you. I felt my ears ringing. I heard the song that you were singing, asking if you crossed my mind, darling, only all the time, only when I'm walking in the evening, and I hear the wind against the leaves, only when the air takes on that feeling, I'm taken back to the way we used to be. I felt my ears ringing. I heard the song that you were singing, asking if you crossed my mind, darling, only all the time, only when I see a new day rising, only when my bare feet touch the ground, only when I hear my own voice sighing, all at once I think of where we would be now. I felt my ears ringing. Hey, hey, I heard the song that you were singing, asking if you crossed my mind, darling, only all the time, and only when I'm sleeping do I see you smiling back at me. Only when I wake up do I know my arms are empty. I felt my ears ringing. I felt my ears ringing. Hey, hey, yeah. Ooh, I felt my ears ringing. Hey, hey, I heard the song that you were singing, asking if you crossed my mind, darling, only all the time, only all the time, only all the time. Thank you. I don't want to neglect this guy. I should tell you about this one too. If there's any dobro players in the audience or watching at home, perhaps. I don't know. Hello. Nice. Oh, hi. That's the thing about dobro players. We all know each other. I know. Yeah. I used to joke about the annual Rezo Summit that we go to in Nashville. And I would be like, yeah, all the dobro players from all across the country come and we share a hotel room. At one table, exactly. Yeah. It's not quite that small, but, usually it's like 100 people. But thank you for coming. Well, now I'm going to be nervous about what I'm playing. Oh, boy. Yes. So if you don't know what a dobro is, this is not a dobro brand dobro, but it's kind of like Band-Aid. You know how, like, you don't say, I need an adhesive bandage, please. You say, I need a Band-Aid. So it's kind of like that. This is a Beard guitar made by Paul Beard. And it's modeled after the Jerry Douglas version, but his is all black, and I wanted mine to show the wood a little bit, and this red racing stripe is kind of also different from his. But the other thing about this is that it's got what you would call a weight-relieved neck. So what that means is that dobros are really heavy, and I have a certain neck problem. So I asked Paul if he could make a lighter dobro, and he experimented with this one. So there's less bracing in here, and underneath the neck, it's kind of hollowed out. Not completely hollowed out, but there's big circles of wood just taken out. And he's like, let's see if it works. So far, it's working. The bracing, we did have to put some more bracing in because it started to collapse. But I'm happy to be a guinea pig for this kind of a thing. Okay. Nerdy section over of the show. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So this next song is about trees. This one's called Cypress Tree. Don't make my casket from the old cypress tree when I'm through with my body and my soul is set free. Don't kill what's living and reach into the sky. No, don't chop it down. Let it keep on growing high. I'll go back to the ground, back to the earth, back to the sea. Become the dirt all around that big old evergreen. When I'm through with my body and my soul is finally free. No, don't make my casket from that old cypress tree. Before I die, yeah, there's not much to fight over. not much to divide. Just a cast iron skillet and a rusty copper key. That untuned piano ain't gonna mourn for me. I go back to the ground, back to the earth, back to the sea. Become the dirt all around that big old evergreen. Yeah. When I'm through with my body and my soul is finally free, don't make my casket from that old cypress tree. Oh, cypress tree. Hey. See that girl with the swinging hips, midnight hair and the ruby lips. Just one look in her emerald eyes, and you might as well just say goodbye. Don't throw your life down a wishing well. Don't give your heart to Jezebel. The only man who ever called me darling, he was taken by that little harlot. His tender heart was led to sin, and I'll never love that way again. Don't throw your life down a wishing well. Don't give your heart to Jezebel. Oh, she once was a friend of mine, and then I found a love so fine, and the band played that waltz from Tennessee, and she danced him right away from me. Thank you. All right, now I got one for Justin at the bar. Now late at night, I tend this bar. I'm serving hard remedies for broken hearts, and the love I lost now waits in vain for that Jezebel to call his name. He got to thinking just like you, he could be her only fool. Don't you go and be so dumb to think that you're only Pops, do you want to come back up and do another song? Yeah. All right. Just watch that cable. All right.
Okay.
Nice. Well, my dad and his buddies always had jokes about the songs, the jazz songs on the set list.
Yeah.
He had long lists, and sometimes they were in code. Like this song, which most people would think of as The Nearness of You. On his list, it was called Snot Pale Moon. I'm just telling all the family secrets tonight. I don't know. I don't know what got into me. So, see?
See, yeah.
Okay.
How fast do you
How
want
does this
it?
go?
How fast?
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me. All my wildest dreams come true. They do. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night, oh, that nearness of you. You're in my arms, and I feel you so close to me. All my wildest dreams, they come true. Yes, I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. That's Herb Gardner for you, everybody. Yeah. Thank you. All right, so he's got some gigs coming up, I believe, with the new Black Eagle Jazz Band. If you wanna catch more of him. I have to thank you guys for coming out too. It's really amazing. Yeah, and finding the place, and trusting, walking through the door. Yeah, it is a big thing because it's so easy to stay home or start doom scrolling, as they say. But you're here and you came out, and we're all having this experience together, and it means so much to me. For sure, and thank you. I do hope to see you again sometime too. I have a mailing list back there, and that's the best way. I am not organized enough to sell your information or any of that kind of don't worry. You'll be lucky if you get an email from me once a month. But that is a good way to keep in touch. And I'm going to be back in the area. I have a gig up at the Me and Thee pretty soon, coming up in March. And I think that's in Marblehead. Yes. Thank you. And then I'm coming back in the fall. Jake Jacobson is here, actually from the Circle of Friends in Framingham. So, Franklin, sorry, in Franklin, the other F. The other F. It's so great to see so many familiar fans in the audience, and Jake from you're a friend at this point, and also Hillary and Dave Kohler are here, and they let me stay with them, and they have beautiful dogs and really strong coffee, and I just love them. There are angels out there on the road taking care of people like me, and it's just, if I talk about it too much, I'm going to cry, so I won't. But it matters, so thank you. Oh, gosh. Okay, music. I'd rather be some nameless fisherman, lost on the cold, dark sea, than waste my time waiting for love from a man who's grown tired of me. I'd rather ride that lonesome railroad, steam and coal dust in my eyes, than feel my bed getting colder than the snow falling on the pines. Like a tree grown too close to the ocean, I have watched love wither away, and the wind will dry my tears as I go, and I won't think of you someday. So let me be just a beggar with nothing left to lose. I won't hold tight to a memory or a man who won't ever be true. Like a tree grown too close to the ocean, I've watched love wither away, and the wind will dry my tears as I go, and I won't think of you someday. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna go back over there to finish up the set. Yeah. One thing I love about this crowd is you guys know when to just like be quiet and when to make a lot of noise. That is a skill. Yeah, you've done this. You're well trained. I love it. Bill, I have a watch, but I haven't been using it. Two more songs? Oh. Hello. Hi, Bill. Well, a big thank you to Bill Hurley. Yeah. Thank you. It takes a lot of determination to create something like this. Yeah. So thank you for that, Mr. Bill. Also, thank you to Connor and Eric, or I guess I already thanked you guys back there, but also Justin and Mary Beth and Joanne as well. It takes a whole team to put this together. Thank you. I would also like to thank my booking agent and my publicist and my bus driver and my songwriter and my travel agent and my stylist. Someday. So, can I try out a new song on you guys? Had to wait till the end of the night, because then, if you weren't digging it, you might have left by now, and it'd be fine. All right. This is definitely a winter song. Oh, man. I don't know about up here. Maybe it's nicer, like you get snow and it's pretty and whatever. Down in Jersey, when it's winter, it's just gray. Like gray sidewalk, gray sky, gray life, gray heart. It's just, it's so dreary. So I wrote this one about that. I am the concrete, you are the fog. Every day is a repeat of the same dialogue, blurred in the background of our own scenes. Let's get back to how it used to be. Remember the berries on the 4th of July, the sapphire moonbeams in the midnight sky, the jeans I was wearing when our kisses were new. No more gray, it's back to the blue. Begging for lightning, we're aching for rain. The rush of a strong wind clears the dust away. So bring on a hailstorm to help us break through. Bring us over the rainbow and back to the blue. After the storm clears. That's not how it goes. We are left shaken. We are left bare. After the storm clears, there's magic in the air. Just a taste of the fury nature can do. No more gray, it's back to the blue. We're begging for lightning, we're aching for rain. Rush of a strong wind clears the dust away. So bring on a hailstorm to help us break through. Bring us over the rainbow and back to the blue. Thank you. Woo! Gosh. Oh boy, that's fun. Okay, so I haven't made you sing at all this tonight, and it's late, and I think it's time. But I think, so this is a different kind of sing-along. It's ZZ Top. Yeah. So I think you're going to get it. There's an obvious part where you're going to sing it. You're not even going to know that you know this song, and then you're going to be like, ah! So, wait for it. Clean shirt, new shoes. He don't know where he's going to. Black suit, something. No, it's wait. Cut. I can't mess up ZZ Top. All right, start over, Bill. I blame you. Clean shirt, new shoes. He don't know where he's going to. Silk suit, black tie. He don't even need a reason why. They come a-running just as fast as they can. 'Cause every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Nice. Gold watch, diamond ring. He ain't missing out a single thing. Cuff link, stick pin. When he steps out, he's gonna do you in. They come a-running just as fast as they can. 'Cause every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Top coat, top hat. He don't worry, 'cause his wallet's fat. Black shades, a white glove. Looking sharp and looking for love. They come a-running just as fast as they can. Wait for it. They come a-running just as fast as they can. One more. They come a-running just as fast as they can. 'Cause every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Oh my gosh, so fun! Yay! awesome. You guys are so great. Thank you for coming. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, no. Do you want to hear another song? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's really nice. This is my first gig back since November. And I was a little nervous, but I'm not anymore. This is really nice. Now I'm like, all right, this is why I do this. This is really great. I wish I could come to your job and be like, you got this, you know? Wouldn't that feel amazing if like what just happened every time you submitted a TPS report or whatever? That'd be so great. Okay, I'm gonna do a nice sentimental one to send you home with. I think we have a little dance floor back there too. Some romantic early Valentine's Day people. So this is the only cover. Actually, there's two covers on this new record. One is Those Memories of You, and the other one is You Belong to Me, that old sentimental one. I kind of changed it though, made it a little more sad. That's what I do. So here it is, and I hope to see you guys again sometime. See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember, when a dream appears, you belong to me. I'd be so alone without you. And maybe you'd be lonesome too. I'd be so alone without you. And maybe you'd be lonesome too. So fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. You belong.